Dear students, today I am here to teach you the second part of the video, the figures of speech. In the first video, I told you about the definition of figures of speech and about 6 figures of speech. In this video, I will tell you some more figures of speech. You have to watch the video properly. After watching video, if you feel any problem, if you feel any hesitation to understand any example, you can write to me in the comment box. I will try my level best to help you. Metaphor. Dear students, metaphor is known as implied simile. A metaphor is an implicit comparison without using words such as like, as, just as, such as, etc. In this figure of speech, the comparison is done so carefully that it seems the one thing is actually the other. For example, our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence. The room is a furnace. Life is a drama and the world is a stage. The camel is the sheep of the desert. Life is a tale told by an idiot. Sometime in metaphor, compared object is hidden, but there is implicit simile there. Example for two roads diverged in a yellow wood. Here, two roads are implicitly compared with the ways of life. Now, next figure of speech, personification. In this figure of speech, human action is given or transferred to non-human or non-living thing. Or we can say, in personification, inanimate or lifeless objects and abstract ideas are spoken of as having life and intelligence. Yes, dear students, in this figure of speech, human action is transferred to non-human or non-living. It means we represent non-human or non-living object such way as it is living. For example, death lays its icy hand on everyone. Let no ambition mock their useful toil. The roses were smiling and the wind was telling a fairy tale. Here, rose is not living, but rose is smiling, and this is the activity of human being. Here, wind is not living, but it is telling a fairy tale. This is the activity of human being. It means here personification is there. Some more examples. Winds rush to meet them. Anxiety was sitting on her face. Now next figure of speech, transferred epithet. Dear students, transferred epithet is something similar to personification, but a little difference is there. In personification, human action is transferred to non-human or non-living, while in transferred epithet, human quality is transferred to non-human or non-living. We can say, in this figure of speech, human feeling or quality is transferred to non-human or non-living thing. Or we can say, this is a figure of speech where an epithet or an adjective is transferred from a living being to a non-living one. For example, Devdutt shot the cruel arrow. Here, the arrow has been called cruel, while cruelty is not found in non-living. This is found in living. This is found in human being. Next example, I passed a sleepless night. Here, sleepless night has been given. Night can never be sleepless. Sleepless is the quality of living or human being. Some more examples are there. The plowman homeward plots his weary way. When the humid shadows hover, dancing and whistling the leaves went. Now next figure of speech, apostrophe. Dear students, apostrophe is very easy figure of speech and easily you can find from the poem. In this figure of speech, we address somebody who is absent or dead. Or we can say, this figure of speech addresses some inanimate things or some abstract ideas as if it were a living person and is absent or dead. For example, O death, where is thy sting? O world, O life, O time, O my friend, I miss thee. O God, please help me. Frailty, thy name is woman. Now next figure of speech, oxymoron. Dear students, for getting proper idea about oxymoron, I am going to divide oxymoron in two parts. First, oxy and second, moron. Oxy means opposite, moron means word or elements. It means in this figure of speech, two opposite words are found together in a sentence. For example, her life is an open secret. Here, open, secret, both are opposite of each other. Next example, life is full of aching joys. Next example, and having nothing he hath all. Next example, he is regularly irregular. In above all the examples, two opposite words have been put together. It's why in all the sentences, in all the examples, oxymoron is there. Now next figure of speech, antithesis. Dear students, antithesis is something similar to oxymoron. A little difference is there only. In oxymoron, two opposite words are put together, while in antithesis, two opposite thoughts, two opposite theses are put together. If I am going to define, antithesis is a figure of speech in which two words with opposite ideas are joined by a conjunction. It will always be antithesis. Sometimes hidden conjunction is also there. Dear students, whenever conjunction is going to join or hidden conjunction is going to be found, in that condition, that sentence will show the thought, not the word. It's why in that condition, that sentence will be antithesis according as figure of speech. For example, I have 4 examples for you. Man proposes, God disposes. Here, two opposite thoughts have been given, and between both the thought, comma has been applied, and this comma is showing that conjunction is hidden here. Dear students, comma means and is hidden. or some other conjunction is hidden, but almost of time wherever comma is there and is found there. Not always, but almost of time. Next example, to err is human, to forgive is divine. Next example, speech is silver, but silence is golden. Next example, let me be rich and weary. Dear students, I have taught you all these figures of speech today. Now next figures of speech in the next video.